They take the ice from the Skating Club of New York and the Skating Club of San Francisco. Would you please welcome now Christina Carreira and Anthony Ponomarenko.
Reigning U.S. silver medalist take the ice. Christina Carreira, the 24-year-old who was born in Montreal, calls Michigan home, and Anthony Ponomarenko, 24 years of age, from San Jose. His parents, figure skating royalty, Marina Klimova and Sergei Ponomarenko, the 1992 Olympic ice dance champs. On the ice in second, a little more than 9 points back.
They're skating on the music of Carmen. They said that it was a lifelong dream, and it took some convincing for the coaches to let them skate on that music, but they finally get to.
Their favorite element in this free dance is right here. They call it the bull lift.
They said that they wanted this year to create lifts reflecting the story and character of Carmen.
Ole.
Beautiful musicality here. It's very apparent to me how much comfortable they are on their step sequences than the previous teams.
Absolutely brilliant speed into this sequential twizzle series. So hard to fly into these difficult turns. It's kind of like taking an exit ramp at 100 miles per hour and expecting all four tires to stay on the road.
So all the drama into that lift.
Oh yeah.
It's the core piece of the program, this core step sequence. This is when Carmen seduces Don Jose so he gets her out of jail. Carmen and Don Jose are falling in love into that spin.
When you talk to the child of very famous skaters, you always kind of skirt around the issue, like, how are you different, or how do you handle the pressure of that? And I finally worked up the courage to talk to Anthony about that this week, and he said, I'm my own Ponomarenko. His parents are supporting players in his career, but this is all about what he can do on the ice, but he did struggle with it early in his career.
They moved to London, Ontario to train with Scott Moore, Madison Hobbo, and Adrian Diaz. And for me, I always love seeing their step sequences because I see so much of Scott Moore's influence. They skate very fast, they're very quick on their feet, which is Scott's quality, for sure. The end of that program is very difficult for them to play. It's Carmen tells Don Jose she's never been in love with him. He gets crazy and jealous, and he stabs her.
Bravo.
Beautiful, so dramatic.
check out that technical score box. They were so close to the teams we've seen already after the rhythm dance, but that was a very, very strong free dance. They just look so much more secure on their blades today. They ground into the ice on all of those edges. The tension throughout the performance, though, is what had me captivated.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always difficult to skate on such classics. So many people have done wonderful, beautiful Carmen, and I think they were trying to find their way into that story. And I feel like I finally start to see their own Carmen into that program.
Think about how good U.S. ice dancing is right now, and in recent years. You've got the world champs who are up next, but this team right here in the Grand Prix series, the high-level series against many of the top teams across the globe, they had a silver and a bronze, so they are right there. We'll get their numbers, and then it is Chalk and Bates out there to warm up next.
Christina slow dancing there with her coach, Madison Hubbell, Olympic champion of the Beijing Olympics in her own right. They've done such wonderful work, and both Christina and Anthony credit their work with Madison, Scott, and Adrian as the thing that helps them be themselves on the ice. It's really given them their ability to find their voice out there.
So Madison out there not feeling 100% this week, but they were terrific in the rhythm dance. We'll see what they bring to the ice this afternoon.
This is one of the strongest moments. Christina kicked right into those boards. The passion, the acting, the tension. It was just so wonderful. Madison Hubbell, of course, with a pretty nice heart rate. Terrence, you know more about those than I do. But Madison Hubbell dancing along and feeling the tension of Carmen as well.
Resting heart rate 60s, maybe low 70s, so that was elevated some, but consistent. Yeah.
You got this.
In 2015, their first national championship. It's amazing. 10 years ago, a full decade, and then it took them a while to get back to the top step. And they own it. Meanwhile, Carreira, Ponomarenko, expect very good numbers here. And it is.
Very nice, very nice. He sets them very clearly on second place.
It's the 10th highest number we've seen at nationals, but the others were from Chalk and Bates and Hubbell and Donahue. So high level skating.